Hi there, this is Sue Stapp, and it's August 2020. We are still safe distancing and being careful. Coronavirus is still around. There's some positive news lately, though, that there were some numbers declining, so let's hope that keeps the trend going down and we can get rid of this nasty virus. I wanted to go through and show you how to put together the 4 cards that are in our workshop in a mail this month. And each one is just a little bit different. Hope you like them. Let's start with the one on my left and go across. So this is DSP from the Ornate Designs DSP. And the frame here is some Ornate frames. I cut that out and I added the pear pizzazz in the middle. I punched with the medium daisy punch, the daisies, 2 for each one. And then I punched a circle, this is the 1/2-inch circle I believe, in the gold foil that's the same as this. So I just layered those on. I put the 3 daisies on with dimensionals, and I tucked underneath that there's 2 little twigs, sprigs of leaves, and I tucked those underneath the daisies. I put them in the middle there. So that's that one. It just kind of layers up, and then you put an extra piece of the white should be included in there on your inside. And then the next one I want to show you, I colored 2 different options because there really is a lot of different ways you can do this card. It's a pretty simple card. It takes that same frame design and it cuts it in half, and you use half for the top and half for the bottom. Now, what I did wrong was when I stamped these, so that's the difference of the 2 colors, just so you can see how I did that. And you can do them in any colors you want, hopefully that coordinate with the Coastal Cabana, but the Calypso Coral would be nice. Yellow would be good against this. There's a lot of different color combinations that you can use on here. And so let me show you what I did. This is how you get your kits. And I just want to remind everyone to be careful when you open your kits up, because there are a lot of extra pieces in these. Some of them have the circles and dots and so forth. So this just gets layered on the front here like so. And this is for the inside. And this is the piece that I messed up on. So let me show you what I did. I went through and I stamped all of these because I thought, oh, that'll go down here in this corner. I want it on this side. Well, that's wrong. I admit it, I made a mistake. Uh-oh. That's gonna go on this side because this is the flat side. So this side over here, you're gonna have an extra hello, but you also, this is the piece that you're gonna color, and you're gonna cut that out, and you're gonna put it on at an angle. So all you have to do is when you do cut that out and you go to place it on there, you just wanna cover up that hello up there, and you can do it, you know, it'll still have the same impact, same great flowers, and all of your beautiful coloring on there. It will just cover up that other hello. So I apologize for the confusion, and that's how you're gonna put that card together. If you want to, the hello I actually stamped from the Beauty Abounds stamp set, and that's this one with the butterfly and the nice pretty squiggly. I just used the hello from there. So that's that. I went through my boo-boo. Okay, so that's the second one. Now we'll move on to our third one. And this one uses a set called Posted For You. And Posted For You looks like this. And there is a punch that goes with this. It's a rectangle stamped edge with a scalloped edge. And so what I did on this one, I made, it says just a note, and then there's the little special delivery circle up here on the front. And so what I did, whenever you get your set, it's going to open like so, and this is one of those with extra parts, so I'm going to open it carefully. The front piece I've already stamped for you, just a note, and I put that special delivery on here. Now, there's a piece of terracotta tile, that's the color I'm using, and there's a piece of the linen terracotta tile scalloped ribbon. And you're just gonna take that and wrap it around and tape it to the back here and put a little dot of glue, or maybe a glue dot there. And then that's gonna go on here. The stamps you're going to color, and then you're gonna place them on your card wherever you desire. I did 2 at the bottom and 1 at the top. You can stagger them, like I say, however you desire. These are colored in pretty by you. And then this is a bow I have made for you in the terracotta tile ribbon. And that is a gross grain ribbon, and I would adhere that with a glue dot. I did make little dots for you, and you can see I did mine. Now this is one that looks like there's a couple dots still in the envelope. I'll get those. But what I did was I glued the dots on, and then I used my fine tip glue that Stampin' Up! Makes, and it just poured it on there, and you can see that it mounds up. It has a little bit of height to it, but it makes it super glossy. So that was kind of an add-on that I did after the fact. And if you don't feel like you want to add those, you certainly don't have to. So that's card number 3 as we buzz right along here. And card number 4 is a pretty card. I find it very soothing. The message here on the sentiment says, sending positive thoughts and feel good wishes. So this could be to someone who is homebound, which a lot of us are, or someone who might be not doing so well or in the hospital. You'll put a white card on the inside that'll be provided. And now on this one, you can see the background. I have used the subtle embossing folder. It's a 3D embossing folder, and hopefully that's showing up here on the edge. And then this piece is another embossing folder that we have, and I've put the leaf pattern on here. And this piece is a die cut from the So Sentimental stamp set, and that is the largest of the scallop borders on here. So that's that one. And you can see it has a little design on it. And this is also part of the So Sentimental die set. It has that on there. I have some of this already stamped for you. And so whenever you, oops, wrong one. So when you open this up, you will see, this is that subtle 3D folder, and on this one it's going across. This is the leaves, and I did stamp a couple of the branches on here. Now the die cut for the branches, I would suggest putting on top with a dimensional. This is a sentiment. This is that little ribbon thing that can go along the bottom. This is another small branch that you might want to tuck in here. And then this is the butterfly that you can add to the top here on your card if you so desire. So you get all the pieces, and like I say, everything is already embossed or stamped for you. You put it together, and in some cases you do some coloring. Now I also sponged the background here. I used Sahara sand on my inks, and I sponged with a light brown. Actually, I thought I was using Sahara sand, but it had a little bit of the chocolate chip on it, so it has that little bit of a reddish brown color behind there. So that's number 4, and I hope you enjoy this month's. Thank you for hanging in there with me and staying on board and being one of my Sue's Super Stampers. I do appreciate it. I'm looking forward to next month, and we'll start looking at some fall cards, and although I'm sure it'll still be quite warm here, but again, thanks for joining me. Thanks for your subscription to this month's workshop in the mail. And I will be with you next month with 4 new cards. And if you need anything, you can go to my online store. You can reach me by email, or you can go on my website. So I'm here for you. If you need me, get a hold of me. I love to hear from you. And if you have some alternatives that you've done with these items and want to show them to me, I love to look at how creative everyone is. I make these kits so that it starts you off on your creative steps. But if you have other ways to do the cards, that's the whole purpose, is our individuality and our creativity. So thanks again. Happy stamping. I'll see you soon.